Yo, welcome to the show. It's Boston's Banter with Frank the Bank and Keith KLava. You know the answer. Talking sports, breaking down the play so raw. From the Celtics to the Sox, we giving you the score. Catch the vibe, we coming live. Filling up your feed, let the passion thrive. Every dunk, every run, we analyze the moves. Shout out to the fans, feel the rhythm and grooves. From Gillette to the Garden, we ain't missing a beat. Frank and KLava bring the fire, can't accept defeat.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to Boston's Banter, where the sports are wicked and the banter is pissa. I'm your host, Frank the Bank. With me, as always, is Keith KLava, LaCava. What's going on, bro code violator?
Not much, Alex Caruso, bro. That dude went off last night.
8 threes or something crazy like
Sir,
that.
we'll get into that in a second.
Animal, right? But let's jump into the Wicked Pissah news. We got a good show. We got a lot of predictions on this show.
Yeah, we do, man.
We'll jump right into the NHL playoff update. So, I mean, Colorado in the West knocked off the Wild 4-1. I mean, they killed them. And let's be real. We kind of predicted that. We like Colorado there.
Yep.
Game 5, they won in overtime. Actually, that was one of the closest games of the series. I mean, they put up 9 goals in the first game too.
I know.
They smoked them. They scored 5 goals twice.
Yep.
They kicked their butt. But Vegas Golden Knights moving on to another team we both like, honestly, too. But beat Anaheim 4-2. They killed Anaheim in Game 6, 5-1. I mean, it wasn't even close. So moving over to the East, Carolina been patiently waiting. Hasn't played a game since the
undefeated.
9th. May 9th. They're sitting there waiting, and finally, last night, we got a conclusion to an epic series, honestly. Game 7 goes to overtime. Montreal versus the Sabres. Montreal goes up 2-0. And then, Sabres crawl back into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They tie it up, send it to overtime.
Yep.
But in overtime, Alex Newhook ends it for the Montreal Canadiens.
Clutch shot.
He became the second person player in NHL history in a single postseason to have 2 game-clinching goals in a single postseason, because he did it against Tampa Bay in the first round.
Yep.
Now he did it against the Sabres. You know who did it before him? It was the Bruins.
Patrice Bergeron?
No, it was Nathan Horton randomly. But when he was
Horton
on the Bruins in 2011. So they're moving on to play Carolina, who's been resting, which is good and bad. I mean, obviously you want to be game speed, but they're nice and well rested. So I think Carolina's going to smoke them.
Dude, that was crazy in Game 6 though. The Sabres beat them. It was like 8-2 or
there was some crazy games in that series too. But that was such a good series, back and forth.
So we got the Canadians playing the Hurricanes. And we got the Avalanche playing the Golden Knights.
Yeah, it's going to be a great series, that one.
Yes, sir, Frankie.
What about the NBA? What do we got, Keith?
Yes, sir. We're going to move over to the NBA playoff update. But, Frankie, before I get into the playoff update, one of the awards we had a prediction for was just named the other day.
Easy.
I didn't go off the reservation with this one.
No, you didn't. We all had this down.
So the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, has won his 2nd consecutive MVP award, becoming the 14th player in league history to win back-to-back MVPs, and rightfully so. Dude's an animal, well-deserved. I mean, he broke Wilt Chamberlain's consecutive 20-point-per-game record, which was long-lasting. So, again, he's the MVP, and I'm going to say it again. The Clippers, they're stupid for getting rid of him.
That was crazy.
Yes, sir, Frankie. But let's get into the NBA playoff update. We'll start in the Eastern Conference. So the Cavs beat the Pistons 4-3 to advance to the Eastern Conference Finals. It's the 2nd straight series that they went to Game 7. Obviously, they played against Toronto and went to Game 7 in that one. They beat the Pistons by 31 points in Game 7 in Detroit, the 3rd largest margin in a Game 7 road victory. And let's move over to the Western Conference. The Spurs beat the T-Wolves 4-2. And actually, here's a clip of Anthony Edwards showing respect to the Spurs.
This is not something that you would often see at the 8:01 mark of the 4th quarter of a closeout game. But Anthony Edwards, knowing that Chris Finch is going to empty the bench, made his way to the San Antonio bench and dapped up players, coaches, one by one.
I want to know what, all I want to know is I want to hear Udonis Haslem comment on that in the post-game show.
Yeah.
I would much rather see him wait till the end of the game.
So like I was just talking about, with 8 minutes left, down 33 points, he knew it was over and was showing respect where it was due.
Sure.
But a lot of the analysts were like, kind of wait till the game's over, and I mean, I know you guys are getting blown out.
But, 8 minutes left, you already know if you're down that much.
I love Anthony Edwards, though. He's a good dude.
a good dude, for sure.
And then the conference finals did start, even though we didn't have a game in the Eastern Conference Finals, the Western Conference Finals started.
An epic game.
Let's just say the Thunder aren't undefeated no more in the playoffs.
I'm saying, dude. 2 overtime, double overtime.
Insane.
Bro. Wemby setting records, or breaking records, 50-year-old records.
He's an animal, dude. So the Spurs, like Frankie was just saying, they lead the Thunder 1-0 in the Western Conference Finals. In Game 1, it went to double overtime, like we were just talking about. The Spurs won 122-115, and Wemby had 41 points and 24 boards, bro.
Unbelievable game. Unbelievable. Epic game.
And he had that clutch 3 to tie it in one of the overtimes, too.
Would not be stopped. He was an animal out there, dude. And they held Gilly to only 24 points, too.
I know.
On 23 shot attempts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's great defense right there.
And the Knicks and the Cavs, they start their series tonight, so we'll see how that goes, Frankie.
It's going to be a couple epic ones. I mean, you like seeing top teams like that, and the Spurs beat the OKC Thunder every game but one this season out of the 6 games they played. So it's gonna be a battle out there.
So Frankie, before we get into the Red Sox update, actually I have a piece of Celtics news here.
Yeah, I saw this too.
And the Celtics are bringing back a familiar face. Maybe not for a playing role, but he's still gonna help the team out.
I like it.
So the Celtics have hired former point guard and 2-time All-Star Isaiah Thomas as a pro and college scout, primarily in the Seattle area. Thomas has reportedly already gotten started joining the team executives at the NBA Combine this past week in Chicago. Now, 2 years removed from his playing career, IT King of the Fourth, as we called him, a cornerstone of Boston's rebuild after the Pearson KG trade, is back with the C's, and it seemed like only a matter of time, Frankie. I wanted him back as a player, but still, this is pretty cool, especially the way we treated him and traded him for Kyrie Irving. This just feels right, bringing him back to Boston, a place he said he fell in love with. In 3 years in Boston, IT averaged 24.7 points per game in 179 games played. He was also a 2-time All-Star and an MVP candidate, so welcome back, IT.
I love it. That's great.
Gotta love that, Frankie.
That's awesome.
But let's move over from the Celtics real quick news to the Red Sox, man, and they ain't looking too good. So how would you break that
like
down?
crap, unfortunately. Still dead last in the AL East, 20-27 overall.
Still last.
3-4 this past week. Let's get into it. 2-1 loss to the Phillies. They won 3-1 versus a good Phillies team. Lost again to the Phillies 3-1. Lost to the Braves 3-2. Then won 3-2 versus the Braves. Then got killed by the Braves 8-1. Then last night we beat KC 3-1. Who KC's actually has a worse record than us, believe it or not. Right. And they're, I thought they'd be better. KC would be better too. We play against KC again tonight. Hopefully we can get 2 in a row. But the big thing for me and what I'm looking at overall with them is in the last 10 games, they have only scored more than 3 runs once. And that was 10 games ago. That was the 10th game. So in the last 9 games, they've only scored 3 or less runs. 9 straight games. And in the 10th game that I'm talking about, they only scored 4. So it's like it's been over 11 games since they've scored more than 4 runs. So it's really, if you look at the runs being scored, defense has been pretty solid. The pitching's been better, but there's no batting. There's no hitting going on at all. So I don't like that.
Sonny Gray last night, he had 9 strikeouts.
Ks. Yeah, he played good. But again, it's like if you look at this past week, for example, the last 7 games since our last episode, they've scored 14 runs in 7 games. That's 2 runs a game. That's the average. You're looking at it, and then you go past that to the 9 games. They haven't scored more than 3 runs in 9 straight games, which is just you can't do that.
You're not going to be winning games like that.
Yeah, exactly. So why don't we get into some NFL stuff? I know we got a few things to talk about there. Something came out today. We saw too.
Some breaking news today, man. And this guy can't stay out of trouble.
I'm saying, and Keith, I told you, Keith Sylvester. He just texted me about him too.
That's your keeper, bro.
It's like a curse.
He's not going to be on a team if he keeps this up.
I'm saying, dude.
So Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice sentenced to serve 30 days in jail after testing positive for marijuana in violation of his probation from his role in a crash that left multiple people injured a few years ago. Mind you, it was in that street racing incident. Yep. He's set to be released this June 16th, meaning he will miss the Chiefs' organized team activities and mandatory minicamp. And Frank, Not only did the guy have the street racing incident, then he had the domestic assault allegations. Now he's doing this. I mean, how much more are the Chiefs going to take of this before they just cut him?
I mean, they're not going to cut him. He's too good. I mean, they brought back Kareem Hunt for crying out loud, kicking people and kicking girls.
They cut Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, but they brought him back.
Yeah,
you know
a few years later.
But he's costing himself a lot of money. He's probably going to get suspended again. I mean, he's going to jail, and he violated his parole.
But hey, man, you can be great.
His probation. Excuse me, not parole.
But you can be great and keep doing shit like this, and it doesn't matter, man. Like
at some point. I
could see Andy Reid finally saying, "Dude,
he's such a great player when he's out there."
He is.
You know what I mean? But that's just. You got that's just crazy.
It's insane, dude.
Yeah,
Smarting the hell up, dude.
Yeah, that's nuts.
And then, Frankie, I got some notable extensions here we're going to bring up real quick. So the Dolphins have signed Pro Bowl running back Devon Achane, the guy that's going to get the ball 95% of the time next year for the Dolphins, to a 4-year, $68 million extension with $32 million guaranteed, making him the third highest paid running back in NFL.
Well deserved.
And mind you, he just surpassed Breece Hall with that. An interesting stat here, Devon Achane averages 5.62 yards per carry in his NFL career.
Sick. Yeah.
And that's what players that have a minimum of 500 carries, and that's the most by any running back in NFL history.
Oh, he's an absolute animal.
And then, Frankie, we got this guy coming back, old man Rodgers. Steelers have re-signed quarterback Aaron Rodgers to a 1-year deal worth up to $25 million. And Rodgers, like we've talked about in the predictions, him going back to Steelers, he reunites with his head coach from Green Bay, Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, I mean, that seemed like a reasonable thing to do.
Seemed like it was going to happen, obviously.
Absolutely.
And then, Frankie, I just got 2 signings here I'm going to bring up. Nothing too notable, but we're going to bring them up. So the Cowboys add to their wide receiver room. They signed wide receiver Marquez Valdez-Scantling to a 1-year deal. And the Seahawks add to their pass rush, signing former Cowboy defensive end Dante Fowler to a 1-year, $5 million deal.
He was a high draft pick.
Yeah, he was, man. But Frankie, that's all we got for Wicked Pissah News, brother.
I love it, man. That was a good Wicked Pissah News. Let's get into a Foxboro focus.
Yes, sir, Frankie. Here we are. You know, the 2026 schedule has been released.
Love it.
And let's get it popping in Foxboro focus, Frankie. But, Frankie, before we get into the schedule predictions, I just got a piece of news here regarding one of our draft picks already getting in trouble.
Yeah, he gone.
So Pat's 7th-round pick, defensive end Quintavious Hutchins, was charged with domestic assault and battery on a family/household member this past week. And mind you, Frankie, 7th-round pick, doing this kind of shit this early. He hasn't even put on the pads yet. It seems like he could get cut if these charges are true. I mean, mind you, regardless, still stupid as hell, but we'll see how that
you got to fight to make a roster spot anyway, 7th-round pick, and then now this.
Doesn't matter you went to BC, bro.
That's crazy.
But Frankie, let's get into the 2026 NFL game predictions. Obviously, last year, man, we made our predictions. We were pretty spot on, man, considering the Pats were favored in like 12 games. I'm not sure what they're favored in this year.
Yeah, so, I mean, Vegas has us at 9.5 over-under for the wins for the year. We have the 6th toughest schedule.
Toughest schedule.
Yeah, so it's not going to be a cakewalk like last year with the easiest schedule. So we're going to do our predictions this year for total wins. I mean, we're going to go through every week and kind of go through it. So let's start off week 1, Super Bowl rematch.
At Seattle.
So who you got winning that one?
Frankie, I'm actually taking an upset, and I'm taking the Patriots to win week 1 in Seattle. I mean, upsetting the Seahawks.
I'm hoping that's the case, but I'm going the Seahawks at home. I mean, there could be a Super Bowl hangover. But I don't know. The Seahawks have done a lot, and they're stacked up. So.
Now, and I could see it being a loss as well, obviously. But the reason I am going to be taking a win is I'm still holding on to the hope, and it seems like it's going to happen that we're going to have A.J. Brown. So add him to that mix in our passing attack.
That's going to help. If A.J.'s there, I mean, I'm looking at it right now from if we don't get A.J., then, I mean, I think it's an L. But if we get A.J., it's going to be a very close game, I think.
Also, with having A.J. Brown, the Seahawks lost a key member of their secondary, Tariq Woolen.
I love that.
So that's going to open up some things for the other receivers there. And, Frankie, not only that, man, we've beefed up our O-line. We saw how it looked in the Super Bowl.
We did.
And I'm telling you, I really could see a more consistent style and a more consistent game plan from the Patriots in this one that could help us get a victory.
I mean, as long as Vrabel comes back and, there's a lot of uncertainty right now and a lot of distraction off the field. I don't like that. And we're still talking about A.J. Brown, and we don't know yet. Hopefully, come June 1st, we'll see.
Seahawks are dealing with a thin running back room as well. Obviously, Zach Charbonnet is probably not going to be playing that first game, and not taking anything away from Jadarian Price. But I mean, he's a rookie.
Yeah, we don't know
how he
looks.
Like. So I could see a win
I like
there,
that too. And we were stacked against the run last year anyway. So
absolutely.
Game 2, Steelers at Pats. I got a dub. Who do you got here?
Yep, the home opener versus Steelers. I got a dub here. I don't care that Aaron Rodgers is coming back, man.
That.
Our team's looking pretty complete over there. I mean,
no more like 5 or 6 turnovers like last year. When we still only
lost by less than a touchdown.
We're beating the Steelers for sure.
They did add Michael Pittman Jr. and Rico Dowdle, but like you said, against the run, we were superior, and I just feel like we're going to have a better game plan and not have 5 turnovers against the Steelers like last year.
Patriots week 3 going to Jacksonville. Who you got there?
Frankie, I got the Pats starting 3-0, and I'm taking a win here.
I'm taking a win too.
Yeah,
I think the Jags lost a lot, honestly.
I
don't think they're going to be that good this year.
They're not going to have a sustainable run game, especially without Travis Etienne. Not taking anything away from Bayshell Tootin, but I don't think he's going to be...
You can take whatever you want away from him because he's not Travis Etienne.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
And they got Chris Rodriguez. Like, that's going to make a difference, too. Their two top running backs are Chris Rodriguez, who's actually listed as the RB1.
He is probably the RB1, but it's like, yeah, that's just forget about it.
And I really think that our defense is going to hold tough on that, force Trevor Lawrence to have to pass. And, I mean, they have some decent receivers. Hopefully, BTJ steps it up from last year.
Yeah.
But I could still see us getting a win here, Frankie. I got them starting 3-0.
I like that. Now, how about the Patriots going to the Bills?
So, Frankie, last year we split the series. Obviously, we got a win in their stadium. They got a win in ours. So, I'm going to actually have the Patriots losing this one in Buffalo.
I got them losing, too, and I have them splitting this year again.
I have them splitting this one, too. So, I have them losing here. I mean, obviously, the Bills, they brought in guys like DJ Moore. They got Bradley Chubb on defense, CJ Gardner-Johnson. Yeah. So, they stacked up.
They stacked up. I agree.
But I see this being a loss in Buffalo's new stadium. And like you said, I'm going to split the series, and I think we're going to get the win at home when we bring that one up.
And how about the Raiders coming to Foxboro?
So what the hell was that?
We lost last year.
Week 1 versus the Raiders. Geno Smith and Pete Carroll duo, like out of nowhere, lose that
the Raiders
one.
this year. Sorry, Tom Brady.
Dante Thornton looking like Jerry Rice out there.
That was a gross game.
And Trey Tucker just...
We were up at halftime in that game, too. We lost.
I know, but I'm going to be taking a win here, regardless if it's Fernando Mendoza or Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
New rookie head coach. Like I said, they got a rookie quarterback who probably won't be starting, but I still think that we could get to either him or Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, no, this is a win. This
is 100% a win.
Jets coming to Foxboro. I mean, that's a dub all day to me.
Frankie, this is actually our 5th 1 p.m. game in a row on the schedule.
That's
and
crazy.
You know I'm taking a dub here. It's the Jets, bro. I don't care if they beefed up that defense. They still suck.
I went to the Jets game last year, me and Miguel, and we smoked them anyway. So, but yeah, and that's a dub all day. Yes, Patriots going to the Bears. That's going to be a tough game, but I got them winning this one, too.
Yeah, Frankie, primetime Thursday night against the Bears in Chicago, and I actually have them winning this one as well.
I got a dub here, too, but the Bears, they scare me a little bit. Their offense is pretty fired up. So
see, the way I look at it, though, with the Bears...
DJ Moore, though.
They lost DJ Moore. I was just going to say that, so they're a little thin at wide receiver. Obviously, Roma Dunze is good, but then after him, you got Luther Burden. Well, what I was going to say is, though, Caleb Williams, he likes to run back 15 yards and then just bomb it down the field, look for somebody. We got somebody in our secondary who's familiar with him that was in practice every day with him. That's safety Kevin Byers.
That's true.
So I'm telling you, I really see that being
that's a dub.
Difference maker.
I put it down as a dub also.
Yeah, I got that as a dub as well.
Patriots at Dolphins, that's a W by a lot.
Hey, Frankie, not only am I saying the Pats are going to win, I'm going to say the Dolphins are going to go 0-17 this year.
So I have the Dolphins as one of the worst teams in the NFL. I do too. I know
100%.
Re-signed A-Chain, but the man, he's going to get hurt this year probably.
They're going to overuse him.
They're going to overuse him. He's going to be tired. They have nobody else, really.
Nobody
I feel bad
else.
for Malik Willis, honestly. We talked about this before. The dude signed, and then they trade their best receiver.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd be furious.
Bro. He should have went to Arizona, like I said. At least they got some weapons.
Arizona would have been great for him.
Yep. So
it is what it is.
Yeah, Dolphins going 0-17. Patriots getting a dub here.
I like that. Packers coming to Foxboro.
So, Frankie,
that's crazy.
I got a surprise when we get into the division losers, and I'm sure you can kind of guess who I'm going to be taking the NFC North to lose. So I'm going to say the Pats are going to win this game.
I got them winning, too. That's going to be a good game, honestly.
It is, and I'm not taking anything away from the Packers, but again, man, they've been kind of losing talent on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, mind you, they got key players that are dealing with lingering injuries. Obviously, Christian Watson, Josh Jacobs gets banged up. Yep. They got 2 of their starting offensive linemen banged up. Their starting tight end is banged up.
Micah Parsons just got hurt again.
I was just going to say, on their defense, Micah Parsons.
But I feel like they are a very good regular season team.
They are.
They get to the playoffs, and they're all banged up, and they lose first round like years in a row.
I don't think they're making the playoffs this year.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough division they're in either way. So,
and Frankie, I forgot to mention in this Packers game, this will actually be the first time Tom Brady goes there to announce the game as a broadcaster.
I saw that.
For Fox.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes, sir.
That's going to be cool. Patriots and the Lions in Germany. Technically, we're the away team, but I'm going to take the Lions winning this game. I'm not going to lie to you.
You know what's funny, Frankie? And we don't talk about these. I actually have the Patriots losing this game as well.
Me too.
This is a very high-powered team, the Lions.
Their offense is usually one of the best in the league.
Elite running back. You got 2 elite wide receivers, and I'm saying Jameson Williams is elite because that guy has the jets, dude.
He's so fast.
He's so fast.
Amon is unbelievable.
You got Sam Laporta, who when he's healthy is a great tight end.
I'm saying if they're healthy, I feel like all in all, I mean, and Hutchinson's 1 year removed from that bad injury.
That's what I'm saying.
Their defense, again, that's their only Achilles heel is their secondary. If the Lions is bad in the secondary, then that's going to be.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
We'll see. But I have them losing this one too.
I feel like international games too are always tough for us.
That's a tough one. So what about the Patriots going to the Chargers? Another tough game, honestly. Do we have a tough schedule this year?
We do.
I have them winning this one.
I have them winning on the road. They're going to be well rested, obviously, after the bye week because they were just in the international game. The Chargers will have played a game the week before, so they won't be well rested. And you know how I feel about Justin Herbert.
The Herbert.
We're going to light him up, dude. 5 sacks. He's throwing 4 interceptions, maybe even 5 interceptions, 2 of them being
You heard
pick
it
sixes.
here first.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then the Bills coming back to Foxboro.
Taking a win there.
I'm taking a dub there. We're splitting the season series again, just like last year.
Yep.
Vikings coming to the Patriots. Again, Vikings did a little bit better in the offseason here. I like what they've done, but I still have the Patriots beating them.
Now, I got the Patriots winning, but a lot of people may see this matchup and think it's going to be a blowout for the Patriots. And I don't think it's going to be a blowout at all because
Vikings defense is good.
The Vikings defense
and they got
is good.
Kyler, which if he stays healthy, mobile quarterbacks.
They got weapons on that offense. They got 3 nasty wide receivers. They got 2 good running backs. They have a nasty tight end. If Kyler can play the level he's played in the beginning of previous seasons, that could be a high-powered playoff team.
Trust me. Again, if Kyler comes back motivated and actually plays well, and again, he's very mobile. Mobile quarterbacks give a lot of teams fits.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? That's going to be a tougher game, and I think the Vikings are going to look a lot better than they did last year.
That's what I'm saying. And I think also we have our problems with mobile quarterbacks, especially a guy like him.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy. So, Patriots going to the Chiefs. I mean, at this point, Mahomes is going to be back much healthy at this point.
Right.
I mean, I'm taking this as a loss. I'm not going to lie.
Frankie, that's crazy, bro. Other than the Seahawks game, I'm taking this as a loss, too. Look at, bro.
Wow.
Like you just said, Pat Mahomes presumably will be back. I mean, who knows if Rashee Rice is going to be playing? He could be getting suspended for something else.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things can happen before that, but I mean, it's like if everyone's healthy as it looks like it is today, I'm taking this as a loss. Arrowhead's a tough place to play in.
That's what I'm saying.
And, again, the Patriots, they have a tough schedule, and Mahomes, you just can't go against them here.
I just think that this late in the season, too, it's one of those kind of matchups where obviously injuries play a big part. And anytime, like you said, going to Kansas City, that's a tough place to play, especially when they're fully healthy.
Yeah. Yep.
And Andy Reid, I mean, the guy's a legend of a coach. Dials up the right plays. I mean, he just dealt with a lot of injuries last year.
It's true. I mean, they just had Kenny Walker in, too. So, I mean, I feel like that's a better run game than they had.
He killed us in the Super Bowl.
Trust me, he went nuts in the Super Bowl against us. I mean, so, again, I'm taking this as an L. So, Patriots going to the Jets. I mean, we both got a dub, I'm sure.
Come on, bro. The Jets,
but the next game, forget the Jets. So, we're moving on. The Jets are terrible. Well, it's not even worth talking about.
No, hell no. I only wrote 2 things.
Yeah, whatever. Forget the Jets. We're beating them. Both games. Anyways, Broncos coming to Foxborough. That's going to be a tough game. I actually have the Patriots losing this one.
Yeah, I have the Patriots losing this one as well. The Broncos, like I've told you in previous episodes, I think they're one of the best teams in the AFC.
In the whole NFL. And I don't know how they're third, percentage was wise. I mean, money wise on the Vegas lines to win that division. It's crazy.
Unless Bo Nix is slated to lose time to start the season, but I don't think so. It's not like he tore his knee up. Or anything.
No, it's just, to me, that's just crazy looking at those lines. I mean, you put the money on the Broncos. I mean, they're getting like +2 something to win that division. I mean, KC and the Chargers are both ahead of them, which I mean, KC, but the Chargers, come on.
I mean, top 5 defense. Right now, it's looking like they're going to have a top 5 offense. Yeah, I definitely see
Waddle, I mean, that's a huge.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love for us to beat them, but as of right now on paper, they're too high-powered. And I see that being a loss, Frankie.
That's crazy. And then Dolphins to finish off the season.
I don't gotta say nothing because, like I said, they're going 0-17, bro.
You got that. I got that as a loss. I mean, I win. For the pass. A loss for the Dolphins by like at least double digits.
So I got the Patriots going 13-4, Frankie.
We only had one difference. So I mean, I'm still looking at the over, thinking, 9.5 wins. We should definitely get to 10. Last year it was like 8.5, and I'm like, oh, we had an easy schedule. I should have put the house on it. You know what I mean? So it's like 9.5. I feel like we should get to 10. It's not going to be as easy as last year. There's 2 or 3 games in here that could easily go the other way if we make mistakes. You know,
that's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, look at last year with the Raiders, the Steelers.
I'm saying the Bears are a team that can beat us. The Chargers can beat us. You know what I mean? There's a couple teams in there that, if you'd make mistakes, we could lose both to the Bills. I mean, it depends, again, the mistakes.
Well, we were up 21-0 on the Bills in the home matchup last year, and then they came back.
I'm saying there's a few really tough games in there that are like, it's like a 50-50 to me. So it's like, but yeah, I have them on the over for the 9.5.
And Frankie, I'm just looking forward to shutting up all the haters with that easy schedule bullshit. Obviously, like you've talked about, we have the 6th hardest schedule this year. So if we can get to 13 even 12 wins, that shuts everybody up.
If you go 10 or 11 wins, I mean, that's a good season. That's a playoff
team.
For the
6th toughest schedule?
Yeah, if you can make the playoffs with the 6th toughest schedule, I mean, that shuts people up.
Let's shut them up, Frankie.
Love it.
Good stuff, brother.
Another good Foxboro focus. Hopefully we win a bunch of games this year, but let's do some more predictions in the LaCava round. We're going to do NFL division losers. So let's start off right up in the AFC East. I mean, you've said 0-17 Dolphins. I'm going Dolphins too, honestly.
Yeah, Dolphins are losing that division. Like I said, they're going to go 0-17. Other than running back Devon A-Chain, they got practically no elite talent on that offense, especially after trading Jalen Waddle. And their defense lacks serious depth and notable talent. You got a guy named Storm Duck starting on that defense, Frankie.
Storm Duck. So
Malik Willis is going to regret signing there like we've talked about.
I agree. And he's good too.
The Dolphins, they have the second hardest strength of schedule this upcoming season. That's going to play a big factor in that.
I mean, it really, obviously the AFC East is either Buffalo or us, depending on how we do this year. It's the Jets or the Dolphins, but I'm still going Dolphins.
Dolphins
here.
are 0-17,
You know what I mean?
100%.
I love it. So, second hardest strength of schedule. So that's just crazy. Why don't we move over to the AFC South? I mean, this is kind of a no-brainer to me. It's the Titans.
Yeah, I'm taking the Titans too, Frankie, actually. Another team with an easier strength of schedule, but just in a division where the other three teams, in my opinion, are significantly better.
Oh, yeah, all day.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I definitely see them losing that division.
Let's jump over to the AFC North. Who do you got losing this one?
Frankie, it's got to be the Browns, right?
I took the Browns, even though they have the easiest strengths of schedule.
I was just going to say, yeah.
But the Bengals have the third easiest, and they're in the same division, and I like the Bengals a little bit better than the Browns. And obviously the Steelers and the Ravens, it's going to be the Ravens, I think, obviously. And I think the Steelers are better than both the Browns and the Bengals. So it's like, to me, the Browns, no brainer.
Easiest strength of schedule, but they're in a division. The Ravens, Steelers, and Bengals are significantly better. I mean,
agree.
they aim to have Deshaun Watson there as quarterback, but either him or Shedeur Sanders, I don't think it's going to make a difference, Frankie. Especially where their wide receiver room consists of Jerry Jeudy, who had like 40 drops last year. Then you got Isaiah Bond. And you got two rookies also they drafted. I mean, who knows how they could be, but it's a just very inexperienced wide receiver room.
Yeah,
one guy lacking as a veteran.
Up. I mean,
that's what I mean. They're Quinshawn Judkins, who knows how much time he's going to miss. Yeah, it's going to be a rough year.
Their defense is good, but it's still, they'd have a lot to do there.
A lot to do, Frankie.
What about the AFC West? I mean, to me, this is a no-brainer too. The Raiders, right?
Yes, Frankie. You see in the graphic here, the Raiders logo's getting stolen because those guys ain't winning.
No, sorry, Tom Brady. You picked a loser here.
So they got talent on the offense with running back
yeah.
Ashton Janty, tight end Brock Bowers. But after that, bro, they got virtually no depth at wide receiver.
No, they need wide out help. They need a lot of defensive help. I mean, they drafted a number one quarterback. They could be a franchise guy. So, I mean, to me, they're building blocks, but they're still years away.
No, they're years away. They retained Max Crosby, obviously. And on the defense, actually, they did add some free agency pieces in Quay Walker, Nakobe Dean, and even Kwity Paye. So, again, but those are building blocks, but it's not going to get them over the hump this year.
I mean, they have no wideouts like we talked about. I mean, they need a number one real bad. So
that's right.
Yeah, I think that's I think that's a no-brainer. Why don't we start over in the NFC East? This is a really, really, really tough division. I mean, I like what the Giants are doing, but I'm still taking the Giants to lose this division.
Taking the Giants to lose. Okay. I like that, Frankie. Actually, I'm going to take the Commanders. Yeah, I just think it's one of those things. The team with Jaden Daniels as a rookie was in the NFC Championship game a few years ago, but their team is just going downhill since, man. Mind you, obviously Jaden Daniels now has injury concerns.
Yep.
After Terry McLaurin, they also have virtually no wide receiver depth as well. It's going to be between them and the Giants battling for the last place.
I mean, I like Harbaugh. I like what the Giants are doing. I mean, Scadaboo, we'll see how he comes back. He had a gruesome injury. Malik Neighbors had a bad injury last year. It's like Dart had 5 concussions. Like, no, he had like 2, but he had like 5 concerned, checks on the concussion. So to me, it's like, they've done a lot. They've had good drafts the last couple of years. I think the Giants are a few years away. If Dart stays healthy, Malik Neighbors stays healthy, Scadaboo. I mean, they have a lot of injury concerns, but to me, like, it's like between them and the Commanders too. I'm right on the fence like you. So
yeah, I can see that.
Awesome, man. Let's do the NFC South next. This one was really tough for me. It's like all the teams feel like they're getting better. I'm actually gonna go the Buccaneers here.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
That's how I just feel like the Buccaneers haven't done much. They've lost a lot this year.
Yeah.
Evans is gone. White's gone. Like, it's like they lost a lot. And they, 8-8 last year?
Lost some guys on the defense, too.
Defense,
Levante David, Jamel Dean.
So it's like they were a 500 team last year.
Yeah.
That division's gotten stronger. The Saints defense, very good defense. They got a lot better this offseason. Carolina Panthers made the playoffs. They look good. I mean, I thought they had a good draft. So it's like, I don't know. To me, I have the Bucs losing. Atlanta could go either way too. It's like this division's up for grabs.
I like
honestly.
that prediction, man, and that's not going far off the reservation either. But Frankie, in the NFC South, I'm going to be taking the Falcons to lose.
It could be the Falcons too.
And easily, the division is a toss-up. Like, the Falcons do have premier talent at running back, wide receiver, and tight end. Yep. But quarterback is the main question. If it's either Michael Penix or newly signed Tua Tagovailoa, which I'm sure Falcons fans don't want him starting, They're
Two
still,
lefties.
they're still, in my opinion, even with the additions of running back Brian Robinson and wide receivers Jahan Dotson and Olamide Zacchaeus, I feel as if they just added the same depth as last year with Tyler Algier and Darnell Mooney with those guys.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's like they could get over the hump or they won't. You look at Bijan and you're like, this kid is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Right? Penix showed signs of being good, but then he seemed like he fell back.
Started getting hurt.
It's like, and I don't know. That's going to be a tough one for me too, honestly. It's either them or the Bucks for me.
Well, also, the Falcons have a really tough stretch to start up the season, Frankie, including games against the Steelers, Panthers, Saints, who I chose to win the division,
Saints
Ravens, Bears, and 49ers. New head coach Kevin Stefanski will have his hands full his first year in Atlanta.
Yeah, I like it. So, NFC North, here's another division that is just, to me, it's a really tough division.
It's a toss-up.
You know, Lions and Bears are the two top teams. The Packers have made the playoffs. They have a good, roster on paper. They get injured a lot. We talked about that.
Right.
So, to me, I'm still going to take the Vikings to lose this division, even though they have great talent. But, Kyler Murray fell off a planet last year. We basically got benched for Jacoby Brissett, and Brissett thrived. We're talking about Jacoby Brissett.
I know.
Thriving. And Kyler Murray, looking like an absolute bum.
And who knows how he'll be with the Vikings,
That's
man.
what I mean. Like, how does
Two
Jacoby
versions of him.
Brissett come in and be like a top fantasy quarterback, putting up crazy numbers, and Kyler Murray can't even get like 15 points?
Yeah, seriously.
I don't know. I didn't know what was going on there, if he just didn't want to be there. But to me, it's like there's too many unknowns with the Vikings. I know JJ's nasty, Justin Jefferson, not McCarthy. But they have a lot of good pieces, like we just talked about.
Yeah.
It's just really going to come down to Kyler Murray, honestly.
You're right.
So it's like that division's so tough. You know what I mean? So I'm going to take the Vikings.
Yeah, Frankie, in the NFC North, I'm going to be taking the Packers,
I know
bro.
you said that, yeah.
So this may sound like a surprise to a lot of people, and to be honest, this may be the most competitive division in football, but I see this being a surprising year for the Packers. And like I talked about in Foxboro Focus with the schedule predictions, they have the third toughest strength of schedule, and I feel like they lack the most talent compared to the other three teams in the NFC North, including the Vikings. They still have lingering injuries too, like I've talked about on the offense and defense with guys like Christian Watson, Tucker Kraft, and on defense, Micah Parsons. It's going to be a rough season for Green Bay. Mark my words, Frankie.
I like it. So lastly, NFC West. I mean, to me, this is easily the Cardinals.
It's got to
still.
be the Cardinals,
Jacoby
bro.
Brissett, we just talked about. I'm happy for him. He's playing at a high level, but I mean, who knows how long that's going to last.
Dude, he wants a new contract like north of like 100-something million, too.
Bro, if you play good this year, you deserve it, honestly.
Well,
that's crazy,
he's not reporting right now.
I mean,
So-
don't let him report that. You can't give that guy that kind of money.
That's what I'm saying.
You cannot. He was a backup, career backup. He played great towards the end of the season in terms of like stat-wise. I mean, that record was whatever, but to me, it's them, and they have one of the toughest schedules in the league
That's
too.
what I'm
so
saying,
I mean,
bro.
To me, I don't know. It's got to be the Cardinals, honestly.
The Rams, Seahawks, and 49ers are all significantly better.
way
And
better.
the Cardinals, they lack depth on the O-line and have major quarterback issues. And they do have good talent at running back, wide receiver, and tight end like the Falcons do. But I don't see that offense faring too well in that division or schedule. Frankie, you want to hear something interesting? Now, them and the Packers, they tied for the third toughest schedule.
Yep.
Those head coaches are both brothers.
That's
Mike
crazy.
and Matt LaFleur.
LaFleur, yeah.
Both the LaFleur brothers are going to have a rough season, bro.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. I mean, the Cards were ranked 27th in overall defense last season and ranked toward the bottom in almost every defensive category.
They were terrible on
They just
defense.
didn't add much to that defense, so I kind of seen it be a deja vu repeat scenario for
I
the
mean, they're
Cardinals
going to put
this
up
year.
some numbers, but they're going to get beat because the defense is the Achilles heel, and that's like that division could be the toughest one in football, honestly. There's several divisions that are really tough, but that one, if you look at those teams, like the Rams in Seattle, they're in a class of their
Even
own.
the 49ers.
And 49ers, when they're healthy, they're a top
They're
team
on,
too,
bro.
man. So I'm just like, that's a tough division, honestly.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens, Frankie. But yeah, I mean, like I said, man, I could see the Dolphins going 0-17. I could maybe even see the Cardinals going 0-17.
I like that.
Yes, sir, Frankie. Good stuff, brother.
I mean, another great episode. I love the predictions.
A lot of predictions
It's so
this
cool,
week.
man. And thank you guys for liking, subscribing, all that. Here he goes.
There he goes, man. Phones never stop ringing around this piece. Hello?
I only hunt Imperial war criminals.
Okay. That's great. Good luck with that. What the hell that was about?
What's that all about, man?
Dude, I don't even know, Frankie. Just finish your lines up, bro.
Again, guys, thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing all the videos.
I'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
That guy kind of looks familiar. Is that the guy that just called you, though?
Frankie, I'm not even... What the fuck is that thing? All right, Frank, What the hell is it this week?
You know
dude?
what it is. The Mandalorian and Grogu. You know I love Star Wars. It's going to be great.
Yeah, man, looks like an interesting story, too. They can never stop making the Star Wars
I
stuff.
love Star Wars. So good.
Yo, Frank, can you hear that?
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of that.
No.
Whoa! Oh, Frankie, we know who that guy is.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, can these guys help us out? Where the hell are they going, bro?
Oh, come back,
Yo,
man.
Frankie, they're leaving us high and dry, man. What the We gotta do something about this.
From Beantown to your town, stay Wicked Pissah.
From Foxboro to your borough, thanks for listening, everybody. We're gonna see you next week. All right, Frankie, I see what you're doing, bro. Becoming the Mandalorian. Now it's only right he has a sidekick with him.